this is a significant project. I've did everything, so we've agreed for 7 months.
Okay, yes, 7 months for completion. And my team is experienced and we have handled this project before. So you can trust us, okay?
Alright, I put my trust to you.
Okay, you have my assurance and we will deliver within the agreed on time frame.
Okay, we have settled everything, so I've keep me updated.
Okay, let me show you some of the preliminary plans before we finalize everything.
Hello, salary. Coming ah. I check my account. It's empty, zero. Like my future. Aiya, same ah. My wife keep asking me, "Ma, where's the money?" I told her, "Aiya, boss there next week." 哎呀，老板姐姐说下个星期。simple lah. If salary half, work half. Kita balik awal lah, jom. Dapat bulan dia ikut gini lagi. Orang kerja 8 malam ni. Halo.
Bodoh. Okey je. Apa tak baik? Dah dekat 4 bulan ni. Pada orang nak bagi tengok pula.
Ayah bos, nak kerja macam mana Gaji tak bayar 3 bulan tu. Kering perut weh.
Garuklah saya buat kat tiga kerja gitu. Pasal duit aku settle lah padi. Okey je ni.
Gini ceritanya. Pak Ti jangan tak ada orang dah ni. Tak payah pakai tinggal belakang. Ya, duit tak masuk. Apa gitu?
Saya suruh diorang berdua sebab sekarang ni duit tak masuk lagi dalam bank. Jadi gaji diorang pun saya tak bagi lagi lah. Sebab tu diorang tak pergi kerja tu semua tu. Nanti saya akan selesaikan semua tu. Apa lagi saya boleh buat? Ini je lah
tak ada lagi tu Cik Damia. Dia kalau kerja gaji tak ada. Saya nak makan ke apa? Baru rumah bulan nak main tengok rumah dia tak jodoh. Dia bagi 7 bulan, 4 nak dekat 4 bulan rumah tak saya gaji. Mana boleh? Nyamak.
It's already 3 months and there is barely any progress. This is a disaster.
Okay, so I look at the contract. Let's explore all the option that we can look for the legal option, and for the remedies and whatever it costs, we can take a look for whatever it can for the breaches of the contract.
Yeah, I just want my house to be complete. Can we hold the contractor accountable?
So we will explore the clauses, and if there are any breaches, we will claim for damages or any other option. Let's start work together. Okay.
Okay, this is our contract. We have agreed my house to be settled in 7 months. It's already been 4 months and you said to me that the workers is gone. What do you mean by that? Is this some kind of joke for you?
Yes, but it was an intentional because I had cash flow issue and could not pay them.
What do you mean? You see this is my finger. Then 1, 2, 3 months. You have not paid your workers. Where the money is gone? Do you go to shopping or what?
I didn't take it. I was trying to pay, but it didn't work out.
Take a deep breath. I will set it for you. So this is my client. My client is correct. This is clear breach of contract under the section 40 of the Contract Act 1950. You fail to meet your obligation, the owner can terminate the contract and claim damages for the breach of agreement under section 75 of the Contract Act 1950.
However, this is a contract of service, not a contract of sale. The contractor is obligated to perform the work to the best of ability, not guarantee completion under unforeseen circumstances. The owner should have been aware of this risk as outlined under section 2 of Contract Act 1950.
What do you mean I have to pay for their failure? I mean, they give me like a haunted house with no workers and you come here without solution?
I didn't mean for this to happen. I tried my best, but I ran into financial problems.
Trying your best doesn't cut it. Under section 19 of the Employment Act 1950, you are required to pay your workers on time. You didn't, but you didn't. The owner has the right to claim damages for the delay and the breach of the agreement under section 75 of the Contract Act. If you fail to respond within 14 days, we will issue a letter of demand and take this to the court.
Calm down. Let's not rush to court. The contractor still has option to settle this outside of court, such as mediation under the Alternative Dispute Resolution Act 2015. This could be a better option to avoid a lengthy and costly trial.
What do you mean? Mediation won't fix anything. I lost my money and you give me an incomplete house.
I'm so sorry. I didn't want it to end up like this.
We need to move forward. We will pursue all legal options to protect your interests, including section 75 of the Contract Act 1950 for the liquidated damages and the breach of section 19 of the Employment Act 1955 for the unpaid wages.
Let's find out ways to resolve this, but we must act quickly. We need to pay the workers and come to an agreement to finish the project.
What we've been discussed for the last week, I will brief explanation before we proceed. Let me explain. Your option under the Section 35 of the Contract Act 1950, you entitled to compensation for breach of contract. However, going to the court would take years and strain resources. Instead, we can pursue alternative disposition, what we call it ADR. Methods like mediation or negotiation, ADR is faster, cheaper, and allow both parties to control the outcome. Are you open to this approach?
Such a mess. I need this thing to resolve quickly, but I need guarantees. What if they fail again?
My client acknowledges their breach but seeks a second chance. ADR allows us to draft a binding settlement agreement with penalty for non-compliance. This avoids court but still holds us accountable. Are you willing to commit to a structure plan?
Yes, but I need flexibility on payment.
Wait, I already draft. What is the we will discuss the ADR. Let's outline terms that satisfy both parties. First, payment plan. The contracts pay the outstanding wages under the Section 19 of the Employment Act 1950 with 30 days to avoid criminal liability. Second, performance bonds. Contractor secures a bond 10% project value as financial assurance. If they default, you claim the bond. Contractor completes the house in the 3 months with weekly progress updates. If dispute arises later, we resolve them through mediation via the Malaysian Mediation Center or arbitration under the Arbitration Act 2005. This keep the matter private and avoid the court.
This protects you too. The structure plan prevents lawsuit and reputational damage. We can propose taken payment aligned with project milestones.
What if they miss the deadline?
The settlement agreement will include liquidated damages clauses lawful under Section 75 of the Contract Act. For example, RM500 per delay per day. If they default, we enforce the bond and claim damages without court. So, what I will explain what the ADR mechanism here. ADR isn't a loophole, it's a legally binding under the Mediation Act 2012. A mediated agreement can be enforced in a court if registered. Arbitration awards are final under the Arbitration Act 2005. This way, both sides save time and cost.
I agree. And let's finalize the payment plan and bond.
Okay, fine, but I want the bond to be secured by next week.
We will draft the settlement agreement with the ADR clauses, partly with the Malaysian Mediation Center. If either party breaches, we trigger the dispute resolution process immediately. Okay, after we are putting my client interest and your client interest, and we have point of agreement. We lawyer have been discussed together. What is the final agreement of the outline of the final agreement? First, payment schedule. The contractor pays 50% of unpaid wages within 30 days, complying with the Employment Act. Remaining 50% paid upon the completion of the project. Second, performance bonds. Contractor obtain a bond from a license from the bank within 7 days. Third, project timeline. Completion in 3 months with penalty for delays, which is 500 per day per delays. And the ADR clauses. Mandatory mediation first. If unresolved, we will use binding arbitration.
We will comply. Thank you for avoiding court.
This protect your rights and workers if the default will proceed to arbitration and claim the bond swiftly. Why we take ADR here? Because first, it's speed. Court take years. ADR resolve dispute in months. Cost litigation fees often exceed dispute amounts. Confidentiality. ADR keep detail private, unlike public court cases. Preserve relationship. Less adversarial than litigation. This can reduce the intense between my client and your client here.
Remember, one last chance, don't disappoint me.
I won't. Thank you for understanding.